Yes, Monopoly. The world's most famous board game is now Monopoly, the TV game. Here come the players. The red player, Rick. The gold player, Celeste. And the green player, Tom. Here comes our hostess, Michelle Nicholas. And here's the host of Monopoly, Mike Riley.
Thank you, folks. It's Saturday night, and we are playing Monopoly. And hey, if you don't have any plans later on, we're also going to have a little taffy pull and maybe Bob for some apples. But right now, we're going to let our three players battle it out to become landlords and real estate tycoons. Players, it's just as easy as this. All you have to do is answer our crossword puzzle type clues, and you win properties. Every time you get a property, we'll deposit its value into your bank account. If you're ready, we're going to start on Mediterranean Avenue, worth $60. All correct answers on this first block. Players will begin with the letter S. If you're ready, here is your first clue. B party. Rick.
Stings.
Sting, incorrect. Celeste or Tom? Nobody came up with that one. Swarm is what we wanted. Rick, we're going to have to deduct the value of that property from your score. That's going to take $60 away from you. Nobody got Mediterranean on the first shot. We're going to drop its value in half. Now for control of Mediterranean and $30, players. Fly flattener. Tom.
Swatter.
Fly swatters. Very well done, Tom. Let's turn Mediterranean Avenue green. $30 goes into your bank. We're moving on to Baltic Avenue, a $60 property. Here is your clue. Sleep fairy. Rick.
Sandman.
The Sandman, Rick. And woke up on that one. Let's turn Baltic red. $60 goes into your bank. For Rick and Tom, you are going to battle it out for control of this Monopoly. You each have one and a two-property Monopoly. You're going to need one more. That's one more correct answer for control. If you're ready, gentlemen, here is your clue. 50s gym bash. Tom.
Sock hop.
Sock hop is correct, Tom. That's a Monopoly. Let's turn them both green. And Tom, every time you take over Monopoly, we deposit the combined value of all those properties into your bank. For those two $60 properties, that's $120 into your bank. Tom, we're moving on to Oriental Avenue. Celeste, you're back into it for control of Oriental and $100, players. Mug swat. Time. Slap. A slap in the mug. Unfortunately, nobody got Oriental on the first try. We're going to slash its value in half now for control of Oriental and $50. Your clue. TV's sales. Rick.
Soupy.
Soupy sales is what we wanted, Rick. You're the red player. Let's turn Oriental red. $50 goes into your bank, Rick. We're moving on to Vermont. A $100 property. Ballpark opener. Rick.
Stadium.
Time. Celeste or Tom? The Star-Spangled Banner. That's all right. I know you all just recently got your green cards. We're not going to penalize you for that. Except Rick, you rang in on that one, and that is going to hurt you. We're going to have to take the value of that property away from you. $100. Your Vermont Avenue now worth $50. Tijuana, take 5. Tom.
Siesta.
Siesta, Tom. Very well done. Let's turn Vermont green. $50 goes into your bank. Connecticut, the last available property on our first block, worth $120. Here is your clue. Goes with save. Scrimp and save. Scrimp and save. Nobody got Connecticut on the first shot. We're discounting them all today. We're blowing them out. We don't need them here. It's an inventory reduction for Connecticut Avenue and $60, players. Here is your clue. Open seeds. Rick.
Sesame.
Did he beat it? He beat the buzzer. Sesame. Open sesame. Very well done, Rick. You're the red player. Turn Connecticut red. $60 into your bank. Celeste. A moment to collect your thoughts.
Oh, thank you.
As Rick and Tom battle it out for control of this Monopoly. Rick, you have 2 properties and a 3-property Monopoly. You need 1 more property to complete that. That's 1 more correct answer. Tom, in order for you to take control, you're going to need 2 more properties. That is 2 consecutive correct answers. Here is your clue. Bart or Brenda? Rick.
Simpson.
Incorrect, Tom. No need to ring in. You automatically get credit for that one. Bart Starr or Brenda Starr. Gentlemen, the next correct answer will take control of this Monopoly. Boat sheet. Tom.
Sail.
Sail is the one we wanted, Tom. Turn them green. That is a Monopoly. And the combined value of all 3 of those properties is $320 into your bank, Tom. But we're going to turn the corner. Rick and Celeste can jump right in here. We're going to start on St. Charles Place with a value of $140. Horse course. Rick.
Racetrack.
Racetrack is correct. Rick, turn St. Charles red. $140 into your bank. Moving over to States Avenue. States and $140 for the next correct answer. Your clue. Scent, carpet, or cross. Rick.
Rug.
Incorrect. Celeste or Tom? Celeste.
Red.
Red sand, red carpet, red cross. Yeah. Oh, Celeste, you have ignited this crowd. They're on their feet. turn it gold, $140 into your bank. Rick, the bad news is that $140 is going to come out of your bank. Well, you can get it back right here on Virginia Avenue. It's a $160 property. The Dukes, Cogburn. Tom.
Rooster.
Rooster Cogburn. Very well done. The old John Wayne film. Tom, let's turn it green. Now, players, in a unique situation. All three of you are landlords in this monopoly. Ring in with the next correct answer, and you can choose your opponent in the battle for this monopoly. Between shake and roll. Celeste.
Rattle.
Rattle. Way to go, Celeste. Very well done. Would you like to play against Rick or against Tom?
Oh, let's see. I will play against you.
Against Rick. Tom's just going to scrape you out of there. No respect at all. We're going to take Virginia Avenue from you, Tom. Turn it gold for Celeste. Rick, you're going to need 2 in a row to take control. It triggers boss. Rick.
Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers. He got it in there before time. Very well done, Rick. That's 1. The next correct answer will take control of this monopoly. Popcorn King. Rick.
Redenbacher.
Orville Redenbacher. Very well done, Rick. Turn them all red. That is a monopoly. The combined value of all 3 of those properties, $440 into your bank, Rick. We're going to jump the Pennsylvania Railroad tracks. We're going to St. James Place with $180 value. Sunburned grape. Celeste.
Raisin.
Raisin. Very well done, Celeste. Let's turn it gold. $180 into your bank for Tennessee Avenue and $180, players. Here is your clue. Blue Ladies Consolation. Celeste.
Red roses.
Red. Very well done, Celeste. Turn Tennessee Avenue gold. $180 more into your bank. Gents, she's on a tear. We're moving on to New York Avenue, a $200 property. Picture puzzle. Tom.
Rebus.
Rebus is correct, Tom. Very well done. You're the green player. Turn New York green. $200 into your bank. And Rick, an unaccustomed moment. You're going to take just a moment here to watch Celeste and Tom battle it out for control of this monopoly. Celeste, once again, you have 2 properties and a 3-property monopoly. Tom, you need 2 in a row to assume control of these 3 properties. Here is your clue. Say you, say me, says he. Tom.
Richie.
Lionel Richie. Very well done, Tom. The next correct answer will take control of this monopoly. Your clue. Pasta packets. Tom.
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni is incorrect. It's a noodle. We wanted ravioli. Celeste, you automatically get credit for that answer, and that is a monopoly. Turn them all gold. The combined value of those 3 properties, Celeste, is $560, and that puts you in the lead at the end of our second block. Celeste, very well done. You came back. You pocketed a little bit of dough. We'll be right back to give away some more money in just a minute. Come on back and watch us.
I hate guilt. That's why I love wheat thins and now oat thins, too. Look, whole oat grains baked right in. Now, do I love oat thins as much as my wheat thins? Yeah. Am I feeling a little guilty about that? Nah.
Aren't Ritz and Ritz Bits really the same?
Well, that's a silly question. One's big and one's little.
So they're different.
But they're still the same.
So they're the same.
Don't you get it?
Ritz or Ritz Bits. 2 sizes fits all.
At Vidal Sassoon London and all our salons worldwide, we've worked with enough hair to know that fine hair, like Jackie's, needs something extra. Extra body shampoo and conditioner.
At Vidal Sassoon LA, we see a lot of dry hair. To keep it bouncy, moisture-rich formula. Hair in salon condition starts with Vidal Sassoon salon shampoos and conditioners.
Vidal Sassoon, if you don't look good, we don't look good.
And now, back to Monopoly and your host, Mike Riley.
Thanks, Charlie. Thank you, folks. Ladies and gents, we have got a real pure sixer going here. We're going to meet the 3 people involved, and to do that, we're going to turn it over to Michelle Nicholas. Michelle?
Thank you, Mike. Our first player tonight is the red player, a writer from New York City. He's Rick Singer. Next is the gold player. She's a pharmacist from Laguna Hills, California. She's Celeste Peterson. And our green player is a financial analyst from Los Angeles. He's Tom Martinez. Select 2 players. Now back to you, Mike.
Thank you very much, Michelle. We'll see you in just a minute when you roll those dice for us. But for right now, we've got some more real estate to go through and some money to give away. We're going to get right back into it with Kentucky Avenue, a $220 property. Here is your clue. Fighting finish. Tom.
KO.
KO, knockout. That's what we wanted, Tom. You're the green player. Turn Kentucky green. $220 into your bank. And moving on to Indiana Avenue, also a $220 property. Your clue. Royal Real Estate. Ooh, time buzzer beat you. Kingdom. Kingdom is what we wanted. Nobody got it on the first shot. The price of Indiana Avenue is dropped in half for $110 in Indiana. Tehran, Tyrant. Celeste.
Khomeini.
Ayatollah Khomeini, Celeste. Very well done. Turn Indiana gold. $110 into your bank. Now for control of Illinois Avenue and $240. Jewel, Tube. Ooh, nobody. Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is the one we wanted. Nobody got Illinois on the first shot for $120. Bavarian Wiener. Rick.
Knish.
Knish is incorrect. Celeste or Tom? Nobody. Knockwurst. Rick, you were in the wrong food group, babe. $120 out of your bank. Now for control of Illinois Avenue and $60. Here is your clue. Mistletoe Move. Celeste.
Kiss.
Ah, we finally hit your area of expertise. Turn it gold. $60 into your bank, Celeste. Rick, a moment to reflect on the error of your ways, while Celeste and Tom battle it out for control of this monopoly. Celeste, you have 2 properties, 1 more correct answer. We'll take it for you. Tom, to take control, you're going to need 2 in a row. Metric Mini Mile. Tom.
Kilometer.
Kilometer is correct, Tom. That's 1 for you. You're going to need 1 more. Next correct answer takes control. Tennis Queen. Tom.
King.
Billie Jean King. Tom, that's the one. That's 2 in a row. Turn them all green. That's a monopoly. The combined value of those properties, $680 into your bank, Tom. That gives you the lead as we jump the B&O tracks and go to Atlantic Avenue, a $260 property. Geisha Gown. Celeste.
Kimono.
Kimono is correct, Celeste. Turn Atlantic Gold, $260 for Celeste. For Ventnor Avenue and $260. Give me the correct answer beginning with K. Kosher Commune. Rick.
Butts.
Kibbutz. I was kind of counting on you for that one, Rick. Turn Ventnor Red. $260 into your bank. Moving on to Marvin Gardens, the last available property on this block with a price tag of $280. Cap or jerk? Tom.
Knee.
Kneecap. Knee jerk. There you go, Tom. Good reaction. Turn it green. $280 for Tom. Once again, all 3 of you are involved in a monopoly. Give me the correct answer and you can choose your opponent. Here is your clue, players. Call him Sir. Tom.
Knight.
A knight is correct. Very well done, Tom. And who would you like to play? Would you like to play Celeste or Rick?
Go with Rick.
He's going to play against Rick. Celeste, he's going to scrape you out of Atlantic Avenue. You're going to turn that one green. That gives you 2 properties now, Tom. Rick, you need 2 in a row. Your clue. German rulers roll. Rick.
Kaiser.
A Kaiser roll. Very well done, Rick. That's 1 for you. Next correct answer takes the monopoly. Your clue. Rough house. Rick. Time. Kennel. Kennel is what we wanted, Rick. You couldn't find it in the mists of memory. Tom, that automatically gives you credit for that correct answer. Turn them all green. That is a monopoly. And the combined value of those 3 properties, $800 into your bank, Tom. We're turning the corner into our high-rent district for control of Pacific Avenue and $300. Here is your clue. Thigh bone connection. Celeste.
Humorous.
Humorous is incorrect. Rick.
Hip bone.
Hip bone's connected to the thigh bone. Very well done, Rick. Turn it red. $300 into your bank. Celeste, that $300 comes out of your bank. Unfortunately, I'm sick. I'm dismayed. What else can I do? You can get it back right here, North Carolina Avenue, and $300 for the correct answer to this clue. Thumb basher. Celeste.
Hammer.
Hammer. There you go. Give her the money back. Let's turn it gold. $300 into Celeste Bank. Moving on to Pennsylvania Avenue, a $320 property. Scouting outing. Rick.
Hike.
Hike. There you go. Very well done, Rick. Turn Pennsylvania Avenue red. $320 into your bank. Tom, you have assumed the position. You appreciate the gravity of the situation. You're out of this one. Rick and Celeste are going to battle for control of this monopoly. Rick, you have 2 properties and a 3-property monopoly. Celeste, you need 2 in a row. Here is your clue. Gitchy Goomy Brave. Celeste.
Hiawatha.
Hiawatha. Very well done, Celeste. That's 1 for you. You need 1 more. Rick, you need 1 as well. Next correct answer takes it. Here is your clue. No excuse, absence. Celeste.
Hiatus.
Incorrect. Hooky. Hooky is the one we wanted. Rick automatically gets credit for that answer. Rick, that is a monopoly. Turn them all red. Combined value of those 3 properties, $920 into Rick's bank. We're moving on to our last and most valuable monopoly for Park Place and $350, players. Prep school boss. Tom.
Headmaster.
The headmaster is correct, Tom. Turn Park Place green. $350 into your bank. Boardwalk, the last available property on the board with a price tag of $400, count them, $400. Long for Rapunzel. Rick.
Hair.
Her hair is what we wanted, Rick. Very well done. Turn it red. Celeste, unfortunately, you're going to have to watch the gentleman battle it out for our final Monopoly here. Rick, Tom, you each have one property and a two-property Monopoly. One more correct answer will take it. Hands next to your buzzers. Here is your clue. X-rated apple. Tom. Oh, there's a little play on words there. Hardcore. Hardcore is what we wanted. And Rick, just as easy as that, one of those low-intensity efforts there. Turn them red. That is a Monopoly. $750 into your bank for control of that Monopoly. And Rick, at the end of our block, that puts you in first place with $3,280. And while we're away at commercial, our landlords are going to use some of their money to improve their properties with houses and hotels. Houses here cost $50 each. Hotels are $250, and they're going to bring them some nice rents. We're going to see how that's done in just a minute. Come on back and join us.
Eyes are so itchy, I can't think.
Tom? Are you okay, Tom?
When allergies come on this strong, Benadryl comes on stronger.
Introducing new Fresh Mint Gum. The freshest mint. The coolest cool. That's quite a package. New Fresh Mint from Trident.
Extra strength Rolaids, 250 milligrams stronger than Tums EX. 1,000 milligrams of fast relief. This settles it, once and for all.
One of the summer's biggest blockbusters is not an action-adventure movie. It's not even at your local movie theater. It's at your local Subaru dealer.
You could save over $3,100 on the Subaru Legacy L automatic sedan with the Value Plus package, now playing at a Subaru dealer near you.
Learning to read can take you places you really want to go. To find out about a reading program in your area, call this number.
Monday, an all-new double feature. He was designed as the ultimate killing machine. Now he's the ultimate target, Project Tin Man. Then, emergency room doctors living on the edge.
Can you make a fist?
The Knife and Gun Club after Project Tin Man, Monday.
Welcome back to Monopoly and the big money round. Once again, here's Mike Riley.
Thank you, Charlie L. Folks, we're back. And while we were away, our landlords were very busy doing some construction on their properties. Looking down at the board, I see hotels everywhere. It looks very much like Atlantic City. And we're going to take just a minute to see where you spent your money. Rick, you ended the last round with $3,280 and control of 3 Monopolies on the board. You went with hotels everywhere. It cost you $2,000 even. That'll give you $1,280 to start this round. Tom, you had $3,210 and control of 4 Monopolies on the board. You also opted for hotels everywhere. That cost you $2,750. That'll leave you with $460 to start this round. Celeste, you had $1,490 and control of 1 Monopoly on the board. You did all the building that you could fit. You put hotels on all 3 of them. That'll cost you $750. That'll give you $740 to go into this round. If you players are ready, we're all going to go around the board on the dice that Michelle rolls. When we land on your property, you take a deep breath, collect some rent by answering a clue. If, however, you're not able to come up with the correct answer, your opponents can sneak in and steal that rent. If you're ready, let us turn it over to Michelle. Michelle, roll those dice. Get us moving around the board. 11. We're going to hopscotch that entire first block. Go around the corner to St. Charles Place. Good news for you, Rick. That is in your control with a hotel. Charlie, what kind of rent money can you make on St. Charles?
Mike, let's start off with $750.
$750 for you, Rick, if you can give me the correct answer beginning with the letter M to this clue. Alice's Chapeau Nut. Time, Celeste.
Mad Hatter.
The Mad Hatter. Very well done, Celeste. You stole that rent. $750 into your bank. Michelle, roll them. Let's make a little more dough. A 5. More good news for you, Celeste. That is going to take us to St. James Place. St. James Place with a hotel. What's that rent for these days, Charlie?
We'll up the ante to $950.
$950 quick dollars for you, Celeste. Just give me the correct answer beginning with the letter M to this clue. Code name. Time, Rick. Morse code. Very well done, Rick. Returned the favor and stole Celeste's rent. Let's go back to Michelle. Michelle, take us around the board here. Roll some big numbers. A 7. That is going to take us around the corner to Indiana Avenue. Everybody's going to get a chance. Tom, that is in your control. Indiana with a hotel. I know he's going to make some good rent money there, Charlie.
Nice price, $1,050.
$1,050 for you, Tom, if you can give me the correct answer beginning with the letter T to this clue. Fencing's gotcha. Touche. Touche, you just beat the time buzzer. $1,050 for you, Tom. Let's go back to Michelle. Michelle, an 8. That's going to take us around the corner. We just skirted that go to jail. It takes us all the way to Pacific Avenue. And Rick, that is in your control. Pacific with a hotel. That's got to be some serious rent money, Charlie.
Indeed it is, Mike. $1,275.
$1,275, and it's all yours, Rick, if you can give me the correct answer, beginning with the letter A to this clue. First, gardener.
Adam.
Adam is the one we wanted. Give him the money. Michelle, roll those dice. Let's make some money for somebody else. A 5. That is going to take us to chance. We're going to have to take a look at the card and see what it tells us to do. Go back one space. That's the short line railroad. And players, that opens the door for a hostile takeover. The player who rings in with the correct answer can take that short line to any Monopoly on the board in an effort to take that away from another player. Chicken limb. Celeste.
Drumstick.
Drumstick is the one we wanted, Celeste. Very well done. Where would you like to take that short line railroad, Celeste?
I have to go to Pacific, I believe.
To Pacific, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania Avenue. You're gunning for Rick. It's an interesting strategy, but he does have a lot of cash at this point. Celeste, you're going to need 3 consecutive correct answers to take over those properties. Here is your clue. Wedding eraser.
Annulment.
Annulment is correct. There's one, Celeste. Still beginning with the letter A. Here's your second clue. Bank physical. Time. Audit. Audit is the one we wanted, Celeste. The bad news is you don't get the Monopoly. The worst news is you ended up on North Carolina Avenue, so that's still in Rick's control. In North Carolina with a hotel. Charlie, what kind of rent are you going to make there?
$1,275.
$1,275. That's going to come out of your bank, Celeste. Go into Rick's. And that is less than a minute to go in the round. Michelle, let's roll those dice. Let's make them some money. We don't have much time left. A 7 is going to take us down to Boardwalk. We're going to make some serious money for you, Rick. Boardwalk with a hotel. Charlie, I'm afraid to ask. What can he make there?
Well, this is a biggie of $2,000.
$2,000 for you, Rick. Jason's gang. Time. Tom.
Argonauts.
The Argonauts. Very well solved. Tom, you stole that money. $2,000 into your bank. Michelle, roll them. A 4 is going to take us around the corner. Let's give everybody 200 for pass and go with us. And Tom, more good news for you. Baltic is in your control with a hotel. What kind of money is he looking at there, Charlie?
Well, Baltic's worth $450.
For $450, Tom, with little time remaining in the round. Your correct answer begins with the letter O. Here is your clue. Utah or Nash?
Ogden.
Ogden Nash. Ogden, Utah. Give him the money. Michelle, roll the dice. That is the end of the round. The dice are academic. That doesn't matter. And Tom, you made a strong bid at the end. Celeste, you hurt yourself with that rent money. You ended that round with $415. You have just one Monopoly. We're going to sell up your hotels for $250 each. Add up their value. Put that in with your score to give you a final total of $1,165. That's not going to be enough to catch up to Rick. Tom, a strong showing at the end of the round brought you up to $4,160. You have control of 4 Monopolies on the board. We're going to sell up all your hotels at $250 apiece. Add up their value. Put that in with your score to give you a final total of $6,910, almost $2,000 ahead of Rick. Rick, you ended that last round with $4,980. You still have control of 3 Monopolies on the board. We're going to cash in your hotels. Add up their value, Rick. Put it in with your score to give you a final total of $6,980 by $70. Rick, you are our winner. Celeste and Tom, you made quite a game of the Rick. You just earned yourself a shot at $25,000. Rick, come on over here. Well, we've taxed your brain. Now we're going to test your luck, Rick. 25 grand in just a couple of minutes. Come on back and watch Rick go for the big money. We're going to do that in just a minute. Join us. Wow.
What do you say to mustard, to barbecue, to grass? Let the protein power of Era do the talking. And just say, scram. Era reigns over stains.
I want my clean as real as ivory. 99, 44. I like my ivory.
Over time, everything changes. To make these changes for the better, make new Fleischmann's Extra Light one of them. It has 0 cholesterol, and no spread is lower in saturated fat. So try new Fleischmann's Extra Light.
Chips Ahoy selections are so delicious.
Gene, take these early to whole bag.
You may not trust yourself around them. An irresistible variety of chocolate chip cookies from Chips Ahoy selections. Dangerously delicious.
Save me.
Thinking of getting high? You better know what you're jumping into.
Next, was it the sinister sister or the jilted gigolo?
Well, that's it. I know who did it.
Columbo, Murder in Malibu. Next.
Thanks, and welcome back to Monopoly. And folks, we are just about to give away a bucket of money. Rick, you just took almost $7,000 in a horse race, one of the closest games we've played. Here's all you have to do. You've done the hard work. You've placed 4 go-to-jails on the board, beginning with 1 in the 2nd row. And where did you put that one? On the Electric Company, and 1 in the 3rd row, Kentucky Avenue, and 2 in the last row. And you know that go-to-jail in the corner is still in play. And you went to Luxury Tax and Boardwalk. Rick, you have 5 rolls of the dice. If you can get all the way around the board without touching one of those go-to-jails, we'll give you $25,000. If you can land exactly on go, we'll give you $50,000. Every time you roll doubles, we'll give you an extra roll of the dice. For each square you pass, you'll pick up $100. You can stop at any time and keep the money you've won, or keep going looking for the big money. If you're ready, go ahead and roll them. Let's see some big numbers for you. Let's see it, Rick. A 6, not a bad start. That's going to take you to Oriental Avenue. You can have 4 more rolls of the dice. You've got $600. Your only bad roll is a 6. You're not stopping. You're not even thinking about stopping. Go ahead and roll them. Come on,
Let's
see it, Rick. Anything but a 6. No 6. A 9. That's going to take you past to the Pennsylvania Railroad. You've now got $1,500. You have 3 more rolls of the dice. Your only bad roll is a 6. No 6 for you, Rick. No 6. A 5, flirting with disaster. That is going to take you to free parking. You'd have $2,000. You have 2 rolls of the dice left. Your only bad roll is a 10. What do you want to do? You want to go for it? I want to see some doubles for you, Rick. Let's see. Let's see some doubles. No 10. A 5. That is going to take you through the D&O Railroad. Rick, this is $2,500. You have 1 more roll of the dice. Your only bad roll is a 5. Your only hope is to roll doubles. You can stop now and take $2,500, or you can press on and hope for some doubles. What do you want to do?
I hate to do it because I am such a maker break. I got it.
$100 for you. One-day title, $9,480 for you, Rick. And folks, we're out of time. We got to go. For Michelle, for Rick, for me, Mike Riley, peace and good cheer. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
David Brinkley here. On our This Week program Sunday, what about a Supreme Court nominee who is widely unknown, and so are his views on abortion, civil rights, and more?
Match the Stars as America's favorite game show returns.